Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and I've got another one here to do a disassembly and cleaning of. And this is another one that I haven't done before, so this should be interesting. This one's on loan to me from TKE. That's the Knight's Edge. If you haven't checked him out, please do so. But let's go ahead and get into this one. And again, this is going to be a little bit different for me. From what I understand, you can take a penny and do this, and I want to use that to try and not mar up his knife. But so one trick I learned from a knife maker video that I saw some time ago, if you have a free spinning pivot, you can really see this one. But what you can do is put a little bit of pressure on the blade. And in that case, you can turn this without turning both sides. Doesn't take a whole lot of pressure, but you can just put a little pressure there and back that pivot out. As you can see, it's working. And again, this is a little different. I've not done a Hinderer knife, and I've got TKE sent me several that I haven't had the opportunity to try before. So, also did a 80-10 and I've got a Strider to do as well. So, all right, let's see what we've got here. I should have checked this beforehand. Let's see if these are T8s. There. It doesn't feel like a T8, but I don't know that it's a T6. It's not a T6. What are these? This might be... Let's look at that very... I bet you that's Allen and not... Let's check something here. I think those are Allen screws and not... And I just happen to have a Allen screw here for a Chris Reeves knife. Allen screw, Allen wrench for Chris Reeves knives or knife. I got a Nunzan to do a disassembly and cleaning of. I have done other CRK knives before, or maybe a couple other CRK knives. But it just so happens I had that kit laying there, so this will work out just fine. Just back those out. And we got something moving around here. We got loose. Everything just came apart now. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Alright. And I mean fun putting it back together with all this stuff. Alright, we'll drop the bearings in there. We'll push that pivot barrel out, the other bearing in there, and we got that pivot there. I'm not going to put that in the alcohol though. So first time again taking one of these apart. Pretty cool, pretty basic, pretty simple. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and wipe everything down. Get all the dust and dirt and grime and all that good stuff out of there. We'll come back with a cotton tip applicator and get all the cracks and crevices that we can't get so easily with the alcohol pad. Wipe all that down. Alright, I hadn't wiped the blade off yet, have I? Let's do that. And this is the this has, well, I'll find it here. I thought I had it sitting right here. Oh, here it is. This actually comes with, well, you got your bearings, or you can use the Teflon with a spacer, or you can, or Teflon or phosphor bronze with a spacer in place of the bearings. But I'm just going to leave those set up correctly. And actually says for instructions how to change out the tri-way pivot system, go to a YouTube channel, Hinderer Knives. Very cool. All right, so good, probably great instructions from Hinderer on exactly how to do that. All right, let's get down. Whoops, tried to cut myself there. I did. So you've got a cutout on this side of the blade, but not on this side of the blade. Something to keep in mind. We've got everything pretty much there, and we would have got probably any junk with the alcohol pad. And let's do this side. Get that lock face, make sure that that's clean, and there. All right. See, this will go on that side. All right, let's pull everything out of the alcohol bath now and get everything prepped to put back together. There may be instances where you would utilize the washers instead of the bearings if you're in a place where it's really dirty and you want to be able to use your knife. Then it may be a good idea to put bearings on. Some people, or washers on instead of the bearings. Some people prefer the feel of the washers instead. So you have options. Okay. All right. This will go back into here. And we have fun stuff going on here. Let's see. I believe we'll have this, one of these here, one here, and one here. I'm going to try to set that down to where I can put those standoffs there. All right. And then we're going to, let's see, how do we want to do this? Okay, because this side is going to be, okay, all right. Let's put this on like so. And we're going to take a little bit of Gunny Glide. I like to use Gunny Glide, but you may have your preferred knife lube. And then we're going to put this blade on. Okay. And I'm going to put this other bearing on. And put a little bit on each side. Alright, I think I've got everything that I need. Let's go ahead and set that into place. And we'll go ahead and put the scale on. And that didn't have any Loctite on it, and as much as that sucker is in there, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I'll try to run it in as far as I can by hand, and then we'll go ahead and put these in. That be the plan as well. Go ahead and tighten that. Don't know how well that's going to work. No, we don't want to do that. We've had some slippage go on there, and okay, let's see if I can get that to, there we go. See if I can get these other ones started as well, and then we can pick things up and try to, that didn't work. Get that started. Alright, and then we'll get this one started as well. And then we'll work on tightening everything down once we have established some stability there. Alright, and then I'm going to want to close that, and just got my finger on there for now. On the other side, we'll tighten that up until it starts turning. What I'm doing is looking at the centering there. Not quite good enough yet. That's more better, and I think that's actually need to back off just a tad. And that movement there, looking pretty centered. Okay, let's go ahead and tighten everything down now. We'll get these snugged. Had them pretty good. Just want to check. There you have it. Disassembling, cleaning of a Hinderer, and I'm not a Hinderer person. It'll be in the title of which model number it is. And again, first Hinderer I've ever disassembled and cleaned. So I'll give all the nice specs in the title. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Hope to see you again soon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.